Hey there, Libra! Welcome to your reading for the month of February 2019. This month, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and you will catch me live. Also this month, if you are looking for your video, if you can't find your sign, click on the channel and then click on videos, and all 12 signs, I upload them all at the same time. YouTube has just been not posting certain signs in the search, so if you can't find your sign, it's there. Like I said, I upload all 12 signs at exactly the same time, so if you can't find it, it's there. But Libra, what do we have going on for you? Newness, tons of it, tons of new stuff coming in for you. Yes, I feel like there could just be a lot of new opportunities for you. Libra, you are the only sign. You get this card all the time, the Nine of Clubs. You always get this card. This is a card of needing to stand out. It's a card of recognition and achievement. So I would say that, number one, if you work in social media, or if you do anything like this, like YouTube, or again, if being in the public eye is important, or if you're doing a presentation, pretty much anything that would require recognition or achievement or eyes on you, basically people watching you, then I feel like it could be a very successful month for you. I would say even if you don't do those things, I feel like these cards are saying like you need to get more eyes on you. So I feel like you need more attention. I feel like you will be getting more attention this month, but I feel like some of you need to accept it. Your next card here, Six of Diamonds, says that you could be a little withdrawn, a little shy. Again, of course, like when you have a lot of people paying attention to you, that could make you a little shy or a little bit more withdrawn. But, this card says you need to accept the attention. It could lead to a lot of success. I feel like that's what this is saying. That's not even what these cards mean, but, that's what I'm getting here. For others, this is just a card of newness. It's a card of like spiraling up. It's a card of improvements, changes, better finances, pretty much anything. And this card here I feel like is talking about profits. So I do feel like there could be definitely more money for you this month as well. More financial improvements. So that looks good to me. Next, you have the Six of Diamonds and the Eight of Hearts. Yeah, I feel like you need to open up with this card here. Like I said, it's a very good card. This card is called the Clover. So it represents luck. It says there's a lot of luck around you. There are going to be a lot of lucky changes or lucky breaks. But it is a card of, like I said, needing to open up, needing to allow that to happen. For some of you, I feel like this could be talking about in love. So if you're looking for love, I feel like you need to open up in love. And this comes up for pretty much everybody. I've talked about this for months as well. Black Moon, Lilith, and Aquarius, I feel like it makes us a little bit closed down, a little bit, I don't even think shy is the right word. It is kind of like a shy energy, but it's more like we don't want to open up to getting hurt, or we don't want to open up to like being vulnerable or something along those lines. So I feel like this is saying like to change your love life, it's like that's what you have to do. I feel like you have to open up in some way. For others, this is just an increase in finances. This is a gift from the universe right here, the Eight of Hearts, and this is just money. It says you're like on the right path for more money in your life. And it can just represent you. It just says like you are putting the work in to get these gifts. Again, this isn't like winning the lottery or anything like that. It just says that like karmically, you have put the work in, you have put the energy in to see a better return. So you could be seeing a better return on your finances at this time. Next, you have the Seven of Spades and the Four of Clubs. Yeah, this is internal fears that don't exist. So I would definitely let go of your fears at this time. I feel like some of you, excuse me, I'm about to start coughing. I feel like some of you could be dealing with anxiety or like depression or fears and things like that with this card. This card here says your thoughts are in line with the truth. And this card also asks you to control your thoughts in some way. So I feel like it would be a good month for you to, kind of work on positive thinking, like using affirmations, pretty much anything along those lines, I would say would be a really good idea for you with that Four of Clubs. It could lead to a lot more improvements and a lot of changes. I also feel a recovery here. This card doesn't really represent recovery to me. Fours in general, to me, kind of represent like a more recovery type of energy, but I do feel recovery here. So again, I feel like if you're dealing with any of those problems, I feel like there could be improvements or a recovery for you, and I feel like that is needed at this time. Next, Nine of Clubs. Again, look at this, an Ace of Diamonds, look at that. So money coming in through attention, recognition. This could be a raise or a promotion. Whenever I see this card, I always tell people it's like an amazing time to try to stand out. This card asks you, like if you're at work and you want a raise or a promotion, do everything you can to stand out at work in some way and tell your boss what a great job you're doing. I always tell people this is the card of bragging. This card says you have bragging rights right now. You need to go tell your boss what a great job you're doing. You need to tell them like all the extra work you're doing so that you can get this right here, a raise. For others, again, if I would say if you work in like marketing, anything creative, social media, if you do like art, like I said, creative work, if you do anything involving like video, pretty much anything like that, there could be a lot of success going on for you with this Ace of Diamonds. Very, very good card. This card also asks you to step off on a new path. Funny thing is, let me just back up and say, this card here is called the Sun. So it's kind of like the Sun in the Tarot. The Sun in the Tarot represents attention, getting attention. So 2 cards here that say the attention is on you. I feel like I say this to you all the time in the daily readings, Libra. So, definitely a continuing message that will probably be sticking with you for a long time. So I feel like you could be getting a lot of attention, and I feel like you need it. This card is a call to adventure, though. It says, you don't just get this Ace of Diamonds. It's a card that says you have to step off on a new path to get this right here. You have to do something new. So I feel like for a lot of you, again, this is like stepping up, or it's being less shy, opening up at work, or sharing your ideas. 6 of Diamonds, like I said, it's one of those cards where maybe you have a really good idea at work and you don't share it. And then like a couple weeks later, somebody else does and they get all the credit. So it says like, these cards are saying step up to the plate and don't be afraid to put your ideas out there. Don't be afraid to be wrong. Because again, you never know. I feel like you could be very successful with these cards. Definitely more money coming in for you there. Next, you have the 5 of Spades. Again, take the risk. 3 of Clubs, second chances. I do feel, this is my general second chance card. It says maybe you have tried to take a risk in the past and it didn't work out. Again, maybe that's why the fears are there, because you did try to stand out in some way and maybe it didn't work out, so now there's fear. But this card says take a risk again with this 3 of Clubs. For others, I feel like this is saying that you could be getting a second chance in pretty much anything in your life. It doesn't represent an ex coming back or anything like that, but it could say love is returning to your life. So that would be like a new person. This says take a risk on a new person because it'll probably be love. It'll be like a second chance in love to have a true, kind of committed relationship with these cards. This is also the most creative card in the deck. So like I said, it looks like a very, very creative month for you. I feel like there could be a lot of success through creative ventures or creative activities. And finally, you have the 10 of Clubs and the 7 of Clubs. Yeah, you are moving past this right here. Only a few signs have had this card this month. It's like last month, every single sign. And last week, even, every single sign had this card right here, the 7 of Clubs. It's a card of trying to escape from prison, trying to remove limiting situations in your life. But, it says that the progress could be very slow. This card here says that things could be moving forward at like a snail's pace. The 10 of Clubs is a card of leaps and bounds of success. This is my second favorite card in the deck. It says that you will be making huge leaps forward of progress, in life, just in general, in anything that you want. So a very successful card, very abundant card as well. Yeah, look at you. You show up in the strongest position right here, King of Spades. This is you, Libra. So I feel like you show up in a very strong position this month. Definitely huge leaps is what I would say here. I feel like you're making a lot of progress, but I feel like you need to stand out in some way. Yeah, I feel like you need to talk yourself into things is what I would say here. 2 of Clubs, 3 of Hearts is just my yes card. It just says yes to whatever I'm thinking. 2 of Clubs is a card that says you need to convince yourself to stand out this month. But looks like an amazing month for you, I have to say. Looks really good. So thank you for watching, Libra, and enjoy your month.